An epic blockbuster is now playing, and it is not the Jordan Tolbert story.
Well, we're talking about Twisters, and ABC 10's Marcus Allen is live from the IMAX theater in Sacramento to tell us why we need to go see it. Good morning, Mark.
This is the kind of movie designed for summer box office season. This is the kind of movie you want to see on the biggest screen possible. I mean, come on, take a look at these images. Twister, not necessarily a sequel to Twister, but Twisters, now kind of a companion movie. In the same universe, there are some Easter eggs that you're going to love. I sat down with the entire cast, helmed by Glen Powell, who is the next big it star, if not already. Caught up on the Universal lot at Universal Pictures. Take a look. Nice to see you guys.
Hey,
nice to see you. Nice to see you. We got a group, so let's start with the group response. If you feel it,
chase it.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for committing to this movie. Thank you for chasing your parts in this movie. Shot on film, so you can't do a lot of takes. Nope. So not that any actor in their right mind would ever want to yell cut, but name one moment on the set you wish you could yell cut.
The final sequence in the movie theater scene. I mean, there were a couple moments, just being pelted with rain and just like, your eyes are red and you barely can speak correctly because you're just getting blasted with wind and rain over and over. You're soaked all day long for like 14, 15 hours. Yeah, there were a few moments that day where I wanted to call cut, and that's a wrap.
Yeah. Well, that's also where your castmates come in handy, where you're all sort of in the same elements together. You know, after those insane scenes where you're just getting blasted with stuff, usually, even though they're really intense scenes, usually we were laughing right afterwards because it's so ridiculous. Just because it's an entire. If you look at, you're looking at us. The camera's looking at us, and it looks like we're in the middle of a storm. What we're looking at is an entire crew of people shooting things at you.
And they always look really gleeful. Yes. Like they're always like they look like really excited to be throwing like debris, ice, and
they come with anger on set, just ready to hit you with hail.
And you have to wonder if maybe one of them had a bad day, so they're going to throw extra crap into the jet engine, meaning to hit you. When you talk about a wonder, like you said, nothing can go wrong. In addition to the jets and all the debris being thrown at you and the performance, you've got like other actors being yanked out of that scene in real time. Yeah. So thank you. Beautiful scene. See this movie on the big screen. And I love that you brought up the theater. There's a moment where you yell in this movie, get to the theater! And I want to tell you, get to the theater!
Did you notice I winked right afterwards?
Exactly. You want to see this on the biggest screen possible because...
Oh man, just the special effects, all the work that went into it in post-production. These storms are massive. This movie is a disaster action storm film, and there's nothing like seeing it in IMAX. I saw it in IMAX in London, and it was just a different experience, man. It's different. You feel it differently.
Yeah, it feels like you said, it's shot on film. It feels like an old 90s classic, big blockbuster disaster movie. And yeah, you need to see it. The way it's filmed, it feels so immersive. It feels like you're chasing with us, and it's as close as I would want to be is watching it on the big screen. So yeah, definitely, it's to be shared.
I think the thing that makes this movie really different is not only, I think it's really classic storytelling, but the team around it. I mean, look, you have Frank Marshall and Steven Spielberg, who are two of the godfathers of the blockbuster, and you have people in the visual effects thing that became visual effects artists because of the original Twister, and now they're guiding Twisters, on this journey. But we really have the best of the best in terms of every department head. And we took the time to shoot it on film, right? To shoot it in Tornado Alley, to do all these different things to really give audiences that experience. So you're really cutting yourself short, selling yourself short if you're not experiencing it in the biggest format possible.
Amen. I was born in Amarillo, Texas, during a tornado. So my whole life, like all my relatives, you were born during a tornado.
No way.
So I've been chasing tornado movies my whole life.
Wow, that's awesome.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you.
Take it easy.
It's a true story. True story. I really was born during a tornado, and like Walt says, that explains so much. In fact, the doctor dropped me on my head, and like most say, that explains so much. Anyway, back to the movie. It's not Twister, it's Twisters because it's better. We got twins, like the line says in the movie. You got dual Twisters. Coming up at 9:30 on ABC 10, it is Take a Look. We're going to have real tornado chasers with us on that show. Someone co-hosting the show that survived 3 real tornadoes, and me, the guy that was born in the middle of an Amarillo, Texas tornado. Hey, Rob, I'm looking at the skies right